Hello, primary school. I'm here to talk to you about humility. Yes, I'd like you to think about this word and focus on it this month. And it's really very simple. Humility. Well, what is humility? I want you to focus on this as you come into school and you interact with everybody, not just in school and at home as well. Well, humility is putting the needs of another person first. It is thinking of others before yourself. That's what humility is, simply. And that's what I would like you to be thinking about. And if you like, I could give you the opposite of humility so you really understand this. Okay? This is what it is not. Okay? Humility, okay, is the opposite of pride. Yes, humility is the opposite of pride. And sometimes, as we work in school and at home, we achieve great things and bring a lot of attention to ourselves. And that can get to our heads sometimes. And then we want to remind everybody about how great we are and what great achievements we've made. And if we carry on thinking that we're better than other people, then we're not being humble. We're not practicing humility. What that means is that we are now going to possibly irritate other people, and they won't want to have a part to play with us. And so we are going to end up being quite lonely because we are thinking too much of ourselves. That's what pride does. But if we are humble, there is a magnetic effect in that word because we will attract other people to ourselves. That's what humility does. Pride demands to be heard and seen. Okay? It demands, think about that verb. It's a powerful verb. Demands. You're forcing things. Pride demands to be heard and seen. We don't want you to be demanding these things. People will see you, they will hear you. You don't have to be right in their faces all the time. Humility makes one know that he is important, irrespective of whether they are seen or heard. That's great. We need to know that, right? You are already important, just being who you are. And so you don't have to force it upon other people to hear you and to see you all the time. That's humility, right? There's a lady, I read a book about humility, and there's a lady called Sri Chinmoy. And Sri Chinmoy said this about humility. True humility means giving joy to others. Yes, giving joy to others. That's true humility. You look the well-being of others. And she also said, my ego talks. My humility acts. Yeah. If you go around, walking around with an air about yourself, like I am the greatest, there is a chance that actually people will begin to see a bad person. And they'll begin to see somebody who is proud, okay? And they will distance themselves from you. But you do. If you're just humble, you are going to be showing again that you're a kind person and you think of others. And that will attract friends to yourself. Okay? So, my humility acts, she says. Well, what are some of the things that come out of being humble? Well, I'll give you some examples. Acts of service. They are all things that come out of us being humble, all right? Those acts of service. If I am a humble person, for example, I might cut an argument quickly, right? Quickly stop an argument. Why? Because I don't want the other person to think that I am Mr. Know-it-all. And so if you're a humble person and you notice that your discussion is quickly getting into an argument, you simply say, well, let's end it here. And perhaps we can talk another time and we will come to an agreement. And you let the other person have their say and you move on. It takes nothing from you, but it has ended an argument. All right? Another example I can give you is including someone in a game. Right? We play lots of games in school and at home, and especially in the playground. We also play games in class, when we're learning. But you know what? Including someone in a game is part of being humble. You're thinking of that person, and you say to them, would you like to join us? And what role would you like to play? Come on, let's play. And you include them. That's being humble. That's humility. Okay? And also, another example I'll give you is allowing someone to go ahead in a queue. Yeah, we line up a lot, in school. Going from one lesson to the other, from your classroom to a specialist subject. And in that time, you could allow somebody to go ahead of you. You don't have to fight them. I was here first. No. A humble person will say, that's all right. Go ahead. You give way to people. That's humility. Now, before I end, I want to just tell you of an experience I had of somebody who could easily have been proud, right? But I'm proud of this young man because he wasn't proud. And I'm going to use them, as an example with his permission. When we started on Tuesday, when we came back to school, I met Abdullah Mitter. Now, we all know that Abdullah Mitter won the Thomas Mumba Sporting Trophy. The very first introduction of that trophy, the very first time it was given out in the history of Lakes, and he was the winner. A good sportsman, and I'm sure he was very happy to get that award. And he took the trophy home over the holidays. But you know what? On the very first day, he returned it. And I met him in the playground, and we had a chat. And he was bringing it back because he was aware that he needed to bring it back because others needed to win it this term. And you know what? He didn't talk about, yeah, I did it, Mr. Katemba. He wasn't proud. He was thinking of others, and he said, I have brought it back so that somebody else can win it perhaps this term. That's thinking of others. That's humility. So well done, Abdullah Mitter. And I'm proud that I'm happy rather that you were able to do that kind gesture. So that's humility, just there. Let me end with a poem. The author is unknown, but I love it. It's about humility. And this is what it says. Humility is the expansion of one's real reality in a sweet, illuminating, and fulfilling way. Humility is not the helpless surrender to something or someone else. Humility is not a frightened child. Humility is real receptivity in us. If we receive with devoted humility, then immediately our receptivity vessel increases. Humility is the secret of secrets for self-expansion, for world inspiration, and for world transformation. Yes, isn't that a nice way to end that poem? Humility is the secret of secrets for self-expansion. You grow bigger. Even though you're being humble, actually you become a magnet and attract people to yourself. So it is the secret of secrets for self-expansion, for world inspiration. So you let other people also emerge and come out and do great things because you're including them. And for world transformation. Yeah, and the world will get better. You change the world with humility. So, well done for listening. Now, we need to practice being humble. Let's go and be humble. Let's practice humility all this week, this coming week, and the weeks coming forward. And let that be a character that we take on for the rest of our lives. Enjoy your weekend and see you next week. Bye.
Good luck with your checkpoint exams. I hope you guys do great.
Don't be nervous here, Six. You do great. Good luck. We're all thinking about you.
Good luck, X6. I hope you do great on your exams.
Good luck, X6. We know you're gonna pass.
Express yourself. Express yourself. You don't never be help from nobody else. All you got to do now, express yourself. Whatever you do, do it good. Whatever you do, Lord, Lord. Do it good. Oh yeah. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you're doing what you look like you're doing. Express yourself. Express yourself. You're doing it on the moon, y'all. In the jungle too. Everybody on the floor now. Jumping like a kangaroo. So let the whole